位置好，接好，位置，接好，位置，接好，位置。接好，位置好，接好，接好，接好，位置，接好，位置，接好，位置。接好，接好，接好，接好，位置好，位置，接好，位置，接好，位置好，接好，位置好。位置好，接好，位置，接好。
Back in Week 5, the Falcons won a blowout in their last game against the Buccaneers. Can Tampa Bay avoid the sweep? The answer comes your way next.
The Falcons set to take over here on offense. And coming out with this group, Greg, it's the former Duck, the rookie out of Oregon.
Point it right, point it good. What's that?
They'll run with the rookie from Oregon. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. He'll go again here with Irving. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. We'll just end up a little bit short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one. So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here.
Schon Balenciaga. Big man, you think odds. Dynamite, boost like Rod. No, it's a pass.
The motion man here is Woods. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He'll find Woods. That one is caught.
Yeah.
Well, let's give some credit to the big
How they not a
boys up
tackle,
front in
though?
the trenches. They
The
knew
fuck?
that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. The pressure there got to
You trying to
him.
test her luck? Yeah. Balenciaga.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw the
bruh.
coming.
Look, y'all on that bullshit already.
He was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Still 3rd down.
So now, following the penalty, they're only going to need a yard. It is 3rd and 1. Here comes Otten in motion. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got a receiver. That's Woods. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
3rd and 5. Here comes Otten in motion. They go play act, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. They'll have a golden opportunity to get on the board first as they start first and goal. Now Mayfield. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up third and goal. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. Mayfield. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Third and long. To throw is Mayfield. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So this defense headed out for the first time here in this second half. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Now the veteran, it's Chase Edmonds. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run it here with Edmonds. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Baker to throw. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike,
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. And they're going to work with a little momentum after that free kick. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. One of the tight ends in motion right. On 2nd down, Baker. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident they're quarterback.
Oh, he tried to get away, but he can't break free, and that is going to be a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back, and you're wondering, what's he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out, and he's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. It was their defense doing the part. Now they'll get the offense an opportunity to put up some points. This drive starts 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Baker. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Mayfield. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game, and I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Browns who have the lead late in the first half. 2 touchdown passes there for Deshaun Watson. From there, we take the trip across Lake Erie to check on the Lions at home in Detroit. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Tyler Boyd, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Odell Beckham, a touchdown reception. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
So this defense headed out for the first time here in this second half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. A give. This is Irving. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
6-yard loss. It's fourth down.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here. On 1st and 10, and this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
I think the defense came in confident that they'd be able to get after the quarterback, right, Mike? When we met with them this week, they felt like they had a really good plan, some exotic looks, some different pressure packages, and it's worked to perfection. I'm not sure they thought they'd be 1 sack away from breaking the NFL record for the most sacks in a single game, but here we are.
3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Mayfield to throw. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, now this... On 1st down is Mayfield. Catch made. That's Woods. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Automatic first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And you see the nice pickup here by Bucky Irving, and it's kind of one of those guys, Mike, that we use that phrase, he's quicker than he is fast. You know, you line him up in the 40-yard dash, and maybe he doesn't jump off the page at you, but he makes people miss in the hole. He's got great vision, great instincts with the ball. A lot of that you can't coach, and I'll tell you, they are really high on him in this Tampa Bay Bucs organization. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Right back to Irving. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Here comes Otten in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th. Now Mayfield. That's into the hands of Chase Edmonds. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
3. 3rd down, 3 to go. The motion man here is Woods. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll try and run for it. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. They hope to polish.
Good. What's that?
They field to throw on 1st and 10.
Good.
They'll look to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Good.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Good. What's that?
He'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
It's 4th down.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Mayfield.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's scooped up by the Falcons. So it's a win here for the Falcons. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column